What if I told you that the safest community in Las Vegas, with $150,000 in savings over Summerlin, has three critical challenges that could be a complete deal breaker for your family? In part one, we covered why Enterprise Nevada is exploding in popularity, the incredible value, the master plan communities, the perfect location, just 15 minutes from the Strip. But I promise you the unfiltered truth, and that means talking about the challenges that 90% of real estate agents won't tell you. Because what I've learned after years of helping families relocate to Las Vegas, the difference between a dream move and a nightmare is knowing what you're getting into before you sign on the dotted line. I'm Eric Hudson, your local real estate expert here in Las Vegas, and I help people just like you find the perfect neighborhood, avoid the tourist traps, and save thousands on their move, whether you're relocating for the Air Force or another military branch, work, or just a change of pace. This channel breaks down the pros and cons of every corner of the valley, including the hidden gems you won't hear about anywhere else. But if you're caught up, then you're ready for the real talk. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether Enterprise will be at the top of your house hunting list, or if you should look elsewhere in the valley, or if Las Vegas is really right for you. And I'm going to be giving you specific comparisons to Henderson, Summerlin, and every other area you're considering. So grab something to drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the challenges that will make or break your Enterprise decision. Now, I promised you the real story. So let's talk about the challenges. No place is perfect, and Enterprise has some realities you need to understand before making this decision. Let's start with schools, because this is complicated. I want to give you the full picture. While Enterprise schools outperform Nevada state averages, here's the tough truth. The entire Las Vegas metro area ranks 49th out of 50 major metro areas nationally for school quality. That's a regional challenge that affects everyone, not just Enterprise. What does this mean practically? If you're coming from places like Texas, Colorado, or California, where schools are generally stronger, it's going to have to be an adjustment. The Clark County School District is massive. And just like any other large district, quality varies significantly from school to school, and even within the same area. Now, Enterprise does have some standout schools like the Advanced Technologies Academy and West Career and Technical Academy. Both rank among the best high schools in Nevada. Dr. Mathesy Elementary and Steele Elementary receive good ratings. While you'll need to do your homework on specific schools in the neighborhoods you're considering, many families in Enterprise end up being very involved in supplementing their children's education or considering private schools. The Meadow School and the Dr. Miriam and Shelton G. Adelson schools are both highly rated private options in the area, but that's an additional cost to factor in. Henderson often gets the nod for having better schools overall, and that reputation is generally deserved. If school quality is your absolute top priority and you're willing to pay $50,000 to $100,000 more for your home, Henderson might be worth considering. But don't let the regional school challenges deter you from finding excellent individual schools within Enterprise. Let's talk about the real elephant in the room: summer heat. From June through September, you're looking at temperatures regularly exceeding 100 degrees, with peaks hitting 109 to 113 degrees every day. Yes, we have dry heat, and yes, it supposedly makes it more tolerable than humid climates, but it's still really hot. What does that mean for your daily life? You're basically living indoors from June to September. Your electric bills are going to spike during the summer, which means, according to what type of house you have, anywhere from $300 to $500 a month for electricity bills during that peak summer season. Outdoor activities are limited to early mornings or evenings, And if you love spending time outside year-round, this may not be your place. The good news is that homes in Enterprise are built for this climate. You'll have excellent air conditioning, and many communities have multiple pools and splash pads. The other 9 months of the year are beautiful. Mild winters, perfect springs and falls, and the summer months, yeah, they're intense. They're intense. And if you're heat sensitive, this could be a deal breaker. And we get very little rainfall, just about 5 inches annually, with only about 11 days of rain per year. The air is dry. Average humidity around here is about 27%. If you're coming from a humid climate, your skin and sinuses will need time to adjust. You'll want to invest in some good moisturizer and maybe a good humidifier for your home. Remember, that explosive growth I mentioned earlier, well, it comes with some challenges. Infrastructure is constantly trying to play catch up. You'll see construction everywhere. Road improvements, new developments, utility upgrades. Clark County is investing millions in improvements. Construction means short to medium term inconvenience. Traffic is getting heavier on the main corridors like Blue Diamond Road, Fort Apache, Jones Boulevard. These are getting more congested as more people are moving in. Rush hour on the 215 Beltway can slow you down, especially during big events on the Strip. And we're nowhere near Los Angeles or the Bay Area level of congestion, but it's definitely busier than it was 5 years ago. The rapid development also means that some areas feel like you're just still finding their identity. Unlike Summerlin and Henderson, which have had decades to develop their character and community, Enterprise is still evolving. This can be exciting if you want to be part of the shaping of the community, but challenging if you prefer to just move into an area with deep-rooted traditions. Enterprise isn't actually a city. It's unincorporated Clark County, which means you don't have a local city council or mayor making decisions about your immediate community. Everything goes through the Clark County government, which can feel less responsive to local concerns. Some people prefer this because it means lower taxes and fewer local regulations. Others miss having direct local representation. If you're someone who likes to be involved in local politics or want immediate responsiveness to your neighborhood issues, the unincorporated status might frustrate you. Also, Enterprise is largely car dependent. While there are RTC bus routes connecting the rest of the valley, the distances and layouts make driving essential for daily life. If you're hoping for a walkable lifestyle with public transportation, Enterprise isn't going to deliver that for you. You're going to need a reliable car for everything from grocery shopping to getting to work. The area is still developing some cultural amenities too. While you've got great shopping and dining, most major museums, performing art venues, and cultural centers are located closer to downtown Las Vegas or in Henderson. If you're an avid theater goer or museum enthusiast, you're looking at a 20 to 30 minute drive for those cultural events. Let's get into the nitty-gritty comparisons, because this is probably what you came here for. How does Enterprise stack up against other areas you're considering? Henderson is often considered the gold standard for suburban living in the Las Vegas Valley, and for good reason. It's been around longer, has that incorporated city structure with more local amenities and services. It has built a reputation for excellent schools and family-friendly communities. But here's where Enterprise wins: your wallet. You're looking at up to $100,000 savings on comparable homes. A 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a pool in a master plan community. Henderson, that's going to run you $550,000 to $600,000. In Enterprise, that same home is going to run you from $490,000 to $520,000 for something similar that may actually be a little bit newer. Safety-wise, Enterprise may have a slight edge. those crime statistics I mentioned earlier, according to some statistics, Enterprise may even beat Henderson across the board. Henderson feels more polished and established, but Enterprise gives you better value and, some say, better safety. Schools are where Henderson has the advantage. Henderson overall reputation for education is stronger, with more consistent, highly rated schools across the area. If school quality is your absolute top priority and you're willing to pay a premium, Henderson might be for you. Location-wise, both offers good access to the Strip and other parts of the valley, but Henderson is generally further east, which can be slightly longer commute times. When you're trying to go to places like the Strip, man, that's dependent on your exact location. Enterprise's southwest position often provides quicker access to the Strip and to the airport. Bottom line, Henderson, if you want the most established suburban community and you're willing to pay for it, or go to Enterprise if you want similar lifestyle benefits at a better price point with better access to the Central Valley. Summerlin, okay, that's the premium choice. It's beautiful, well established, has the prestige factor. It's been a luxury master plan community in the Las Vegas area for decades, and it shows. The amenities are top notch, the communities are mature. There is a definitive status element to having a Summerlin address, even just saying you live in Summerlin. But here's the reality check. Homes in Summerlin start at $600,000 and then go up from there. For a comparable home to what you get in Enterprise for, let's say $490,000, you're looking at starting at $650,000 to $750,000 in Summerlin for the same home. That's $150,000 to $250,000 more for essentially the same lifestyle and home. Yes, Summerlin has more established amenities, more mature landscaping, and that prestigious reputation. But Enterprise gives you about 80% of the lifestyle at about 75% of the cost. You're still getting a master plan community, golf courses, parks, excellent amenities, just without paying the Summerlin premium. Location-wise, Summerlin is on the west side, which means longer commute times to the airport and to the east side of town. Enterprise's most central location often provides better access to the entire valley. If you can afford Summerlin and the prestige factor matters to you, it's fantastic. But for most people, Enterprise delivers a similar quality of life at a much more reasonable price point. North Las Vegas is the most affordable option in the valley. If budget is your only concern and you need to keep housing costs low, North Las Vegas has homes starting in the 300,000s and going up into the 500,000s. They are lower, but you're trading off some things: safety and amenities. The crime rates in North Las Vegas are higher than Enterprise. Schools are generally a little bit weaker, and you don't have those master plan community features that make Enterprise special. North Las Vegas does have some nice newer communities, especially in the Aliante area, but overall, it feels more industrial in parts and doesn't have the consistent suburban polish of Enterprise. Commute to the Strip is also longer for most parts of North Las Vegas. Enterprise's median income is significantly higher than North Las Vegas. We're talking $94,000 compared to around $65,000, which tells you something about the demographics and the community stability. If you're absolutely in need of the most affordable option and are willing to trade off a little bit of safety and the amenities along with a slightly longer commute time, North Las Vegas might just work for you. But for most people, Enterprise is worth extra cost and is a significantly better lifestyle for better safety. Living in the city of Las Vegas itself often means older neighborhoods, higher crime rates, and dealing with tourist traffic daily. Some areas of Las Vegas proper are great. like the Arts District or some of the historic neighborhoods. But they come with urban challenges. Enterprise gives you that suburban feel while keeping you close enough to enjoy Vegas amenities without living in the middle of action. You'll avoid the daily tourist traffic, the high crime rates of urban areas, and general chaos that comes with living in a 24/7 entertainment city. Las Vegas proper can be more affordable in some areas, but you're often looking at older homes that need updating, less family-friendly neighborhoods, and fewer amenities. Enterprise master plan communities offer a completely different lifestyle, newer homes, planned amenities, and that suburban family environment. If you want that urban energy and don't mind trade-offs, go to Las Vegas proper. But if you don't want that suburban peace with easy access to urban amenities, go to Enterprise. Here's how I'd break it down. Choose Henderson if school quality is your absolute top priority and you're willing to pay $50,000 to $100,000 more for a more established community feel. Choose Summerlin for a more prestigious address and luxury amenities, and budget isn't a primary concern. Expect to pay at least an extra $150,000 or more. Choose North Las Vegas if budget is your only consideration and you're willing to trade off safety, amenities, and commute convenience for a lower housing price. Choose Las Vegas proper if you want urban living with walkable neighborhoods and don't mind tourist traffic and urban challenges. Choose Enterprise if you want the best value proposition in the Valley. Master plan community living, excellent safety, reasonable home prices, and great location for significantly less than the comparable areas. For most relocating families and professionals, Enterprise hits that sweet spot of lifestyle, value, and convenience. So after everything we've covered, who is Enterprise perfect for? Let me break this down so you can honestly assess whether this community aligns with your lifestyle and priorities. Families with school-aged kids who prioritize safety and community. If you want your children to grow up in a safe environment with newer schools and parks, that master plan community feel, Enterprise delivers. Yes, you'll need to get involved in your kids' education and research specific schools, but the foundation is solid and the community is very family oriented. Young professionals who want suburban peace but Vegas access. If you work in Las Vegas but want to come home to a real neighborhood with community amenities, Enterprise makes perfect sense. If you get modern homes, reasonable commutes, and home prices that don't require being wealthy. It's a perfect balance of professional opportunities and quality of life. People relocating from expensive markets, if you're coming from California, Seattle, New York, or other high-cost areas where $500,000 gets you a fixer-upper, Enterprise feels like an incredible value. You get new or newer homes in a planned community for what you pay for a condo in many other markets. Retirees who want convenience and tax benefits, the medical facilities, shopping, dining, airport access make Enterprise convenient for retirees. Plus, Nevada's tax advantage are significant when you're on a fixed income. No state income tax means your retirement dollars go further. Anyone seeking the best value proposition in the Las Vegas Valley? If you want a master plan community living without breaking the bank, Enterprise is hard to beat. You get 80% of Summerlin's lifestyle, like I said, at 75% of the cost. Those of you who want a true urban lifestyle, if you're looking for walkable neighborhoods with nightlife right outside your door, public transportation, and that city energy, Enterprise won't deliver. This is suburban living. You'll need a car for everything. Those who are extremely heat sensitive, the thought of 100+ degree summers for 3 to 4 months sound unbearable, you might consider somewhere else. The desert climate is intense, and while most people adapt, It's a real consideration. People who want maximum local government control, the unincorporated status means less direct local representation. If you like being involved in small town politics and want immediate responsiveness to neighborhood issues, you might want to prefer one of the incorporated cities. People who are looking for absolute cheapest option, Enterprise offers great value, but it's not the budget option. That would be areas further out or in North Las Vegas. You're paying for master plan, community, amenities, and safety. For those only considering school quality, if your absolute must is to have best schools and the willingness to pay significantly more, Henderson might be worth the premium. Here's my honest assessment after analyzing everything. Enterprise represents one of the best value propositions in the Las Vegas Valley right now. You get master plan communities, excellent safety, reasonable home prices, and great locations for significantly less than some of the comparable areas. Its rapid growth brings about challenges, but it also brings opportunities. The infrastructure is evolving, the community is establishing itself, and the demographics are stable and family-oriented. If you can handle the summer heat, don't mind the rapid growth, and want suburban living with Vegas access, then Enterprise should be at the top of your list. If Enterprise sounds like it might be right for you, here's what I recommend you do next. First, this is crucial. Download my free Las Vegas relocation guide. I've spent years helping people navigate moves to the Las Vegas Valley. This guide covers everything we could fit into this video. We're talking about detailed neighborhood breakdown, school ratings for specific schools, cost of living calculators, inside tips, best times to buy, which builders to work with, and which ones to avoid. This guide includes specific information about Enterprise's different communities, which sections of Mountain's Edge offer the best values, and what to expect in Southern Highlands' different phases, and how to navigate the buying process in the master plan communities. I've also included my personal contacts for lenders, inspectors, and other professionals who specialize in the Las Vegas market. You can download your free copy now by clicking on the link in the description below. Trust me, this guide is going to save you months of research and potentially thousands of dollars in mistake. Second, if you're serious about Enterprise, plan a visit during a different season if possible. Come in March or October when the weather is perfect and you can really experience the outdoor lifestyle. But also visit in July so you know what summer is really like. Spend time in both Mountain's Edge and Southern Highland. Drive around. Visit the amenities. Get a feel of the communities. They have different personalities and price points. Third, if you're ready to start looking for a home, reach out to me directly. I specialize in helping people relocate to Las Vegas, and I know Enterprise inside and out. I can show you houses before they hit the market, help you understand the different builders and communities, and guide you through the entire process. My team and I are here to help you out. The Las Vegas market moves fast, and Enterprise is no exception. The best homes in the community don't last long, and having someone in the community who knows the area and can move quickly when the right opportunity comes up is critical. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It also helps the channel reach more people who are considering a move to Las Vegas. Subscribe for more insights into the Las Vegas real estate market and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Drop a comment below and let me know that you're considering Enterprise, what questions you still have. I try to read every comment when I can get to them, and often turn to your questions for future videos. Whether you choose Enterprise or another area of Las Vegas, I hope this video did help you make a more informed decision. Moving to a new city is a big step, but with the right information and guidance, it can help you make the best decision you will ever make. And hey, if you are ready to find your own slice of Las Vegas, give us a call, send a text, shoot an email, or book a Zoom. All the information is down below in the description. I hope we get to meet someday in person, but if not, I'll see you in the next video. To all my military brothers and sisters, you know what I'm about to say. Alpha Mike Foxtrot. To the rest of my friends and fans, I still love you, and we'll keep the lights on for you. Now go ahead, click on that next video, because YouTube thinks you're going to love it, and I'll meet you over there.